Hey guys, hope everyone's day is going well, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial, and it sure has been a while since I've created a tutorial. So this tutorial is going to be of one of my newest tricks. It's a pretty short trick, it's an Eiffel Tower, and overall I just think it's not too bad, I think, in terms of difficulty. I think you guys will really enjoy learning this. I'm definitely going to be uploading more tutorials soon on this channel of, some of my tricks, but also of some of your tricks. So I'm really excited to be teaching some more of that. By the way guys, I just want to, I want to address this little mark here. So here's a story of how I got this kind of bruise and gash right there. I was, actually let me demonstrate. All right, so it was a typical, I think it was like a typical Thursday night for me. I was, it was pretty late at night, but I was just throwing, and I saw this bind that I really wanted to learn and do. And so I was practicing this bind. This is what the bind looks like. So that's what the bind looks like, and essentially that's what it should have looked like, but instead, it was late at night, I was pretty tired, and I wasn't really focusing that well. Instead of the yo-yo coming into the string, it slid right into my face. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know on a little story of mine. That was not fun, and yeah, I just wanted to address the reason why I have that bruise on my face. Trust me, it was much worse on that Thursday night when I looked at myself in the mirror. It's healed a little bit now, but yeah, yo-yoing is dangerous, I'll tell you that. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this trick tutorial. Alright, hey guys, so long time no see from this point of view. Hopefully this looks alright. So, first I'm going to show you guys what this trick looks like from my perspective. So, here it is. Alright, so that's basically it. So, let's jump into this tutorial. So we're going to start by throwing just normal breakaway, and we're going to, this is kind of basically an undermount, except it's on this side. So what we're going to do is, once we throw it, we're going to go right over our throw hand. So this is my right hand, this is my throw hand. We're going to go right on over it like that. So, what you want to do now is spread this kind of string apart with your pointer finger and your thumb of your non-throw hand. So basically, we're here, and I've spread it apart so it's kind of wide. Next step, we're going to take our thumb of our non-throw hand and undercut the yo like this. So now we should be in that mount. So again, we're here, we have our thumb sticking out right here, and it's just it's draped over like so. We're going to undercut the yo like that, and we should be in this kind of configuration. So now what you're going to do is put your thumb right here and roll the yo-yo onto this string right there, the one I'm pointing to. So we're going to roll the yo-yo on over with your thumb like this, so it should look like that. So if you're at this point, you are almost done with the trick. We just have one more step. And so once we roll it on over like so, what you're going to want to do is you have this kind of twist right here. You're just going to want to turn your finger inward like that and pinch the string like that. So the next step is basically building up some tension in the string so you can really flick this slack off. So what you're eventually going to do is drop your non-throw hand thumb like this, and so you're going to drop the string like that, and the slack's going to come over like this, and it's going to loop from the front to the back of the yo. So this is undoubtedly the hardest part of the trick. It's basically, it's a slack element, and so remember, you're going to pinch right here, kind of hold it like that, create some tension in the string so you can really flick that off, and now you've got this slack right here, this kind of loop. What this loop is going to do is it's going to go from the front of the yo-yo all the way to the back, and you should be in the Eiffel Tower. So, let me explain that a little more thoroughly. So we're here, turn your finger inward, pinch. To build up this tension, what I'm talking about means you kind of hold the strings tightly and pinch this really hard so you can really flick it around like that. If you don't make sufficient tension in the string, it's not going to flick around very nicely. It's just kind of droop around like that, and you won't get it locked into the gap of the yo-yo. Instead, what you want to do is to ensure that you've got this tension going, is once you're here, remember, pinch this really tight and really give this a good flick. So you're essentially turning, once you let go with your non-throw hand thumb right here, you're going to turn your entire throw hand over like that, and now that we're here, you're going to guide this string underneath the yo-yo like this with your throw hands. See, the string is connected right there, so you're just going to guide it under like that. From here, the last step is you just take this with your non-throw hand and kind of swing it around like that, and you're in basically just a normal mount. And so yeah, this step of the trick is pretty hard. Just I want you guys to concentrate on making sure that you flick that string on over. One helpful tip that I can give you is sometimes this helps me, sometimes it doesn't, but if you want, once you're here, you could pinch right here as well with your fingers, so you can take your thumb right here and pinch it between your, kind of like your hand right there on your throw hand, and this could help you kind of get the slack on over to build tension. Eventually you're going to need that all free for the actual rest of the trick. So if you guys want, you can, to create enough tension, you can kind of hold it like that, make sure there's enough tension, but eventually you're going to have to let go right there. So you just kind of, you flick that on over, and remember, you guys want to guide the string in there. And like, as you saw right there, having bad string tension can make this trick so much harder. So yeah, again, once we're right here, just flick that slack on over, guide it down in, and now, put your finger right in there for the perfect Eiffel Tower, swing that around, and you're good to go. So one just quick run through before I end this video. So we're going to start here, swing on over your throw hand, open this up, keep your thumb right in this configuration, undercut like that, swing on over onto that string, pinch, and you can pinch right there if you want, swing that slack on over, and now you're in the Eiffel Tower, swing that part around, and bind. And that is basically the trick.